Welcome back, everyone, to the round 4 of Echo Arena VRML Challenger Cup. For the round 4, we are casting Boosty Boys versus Ace. So here joining me along on the caster booth, it is Mini Hat. My name is Skinny, and here on the cams, it is still Wit. Mini Hat, what do you expect from this game?
Both of these teams have been putting up some good performances in the last few matches. Although Ace had a forfeit in round 1 against Instinct, so I'm glad to see that they've managed to recover from that and get a full roster available to play. They were able to take a win off of Fear in pretty decisively in round 3. Boosty Boys had a loss to Galaxy in round 1, a win over Electric in round 2, and a loss to Chaos in 3 rounds in round 3 of the championship here. So, not really sure what to expect of this one, Skinny.
So yeah, I think we're in for an exciting match here as both teams get aligned on the tubes with 10 seconds to go for round 1. So let's see who can win this off this joust. I haven't seen both teams as of recently, so let's see which team is faster. And it looks like with a great headbutt actually from Ace. Good start for them, but unfortunately, and Caption is able to recover the disc now, slowly pushing towards his disc. It looks like it's going to be a 2v1. He's going to try to go take it. Going for the anchor and gets a 2-pointer.
Looks like Alduin saved that one and just snuck in anyway. Had it right in his hand. That's rough when that happens. Yeah, we feel for him. Good shot from Camjam.
And good plays all around, and now quick 2-point lead for Ace, but now let's see what the Boosty Boys have to... what are they going to do to respond? Now Alduin with a good pass on to Dragon King, who's actually being pressured pressured by Team Ace. Is actually forced to pass it back, and that pass back is forced to clear, allowing Camjap is able to recover the disc, and now a pass to Avarici. Is going to go for a deep clear onto mid, but it's being pressured by Ace, forcing the pass back. And now, again, White Fox trying to pressure off that disc, trying to get a mess up. Goes for the pass on the roof, but they're Pigeon not ready for that. But it doesn't matter, Pigeon is able to recover that disc. And now being pressured by Dragon King, it is a pass to Liberating Rose onto the Bolton now, who is trying to move up.
Good coverage from the side of Ace. They're playing kind of one-on-one man coverage here, and looks like Boosty Boys had to...
Yeah,
I take it back. That was Boosty Boys on the defense.
So far, he's playing a slow game, trying to find a gap, but none can do. Boosty Boys able to get a good clear, but unfortunately Ace there first with the disc, and now try and go for the clear. It is Ace, but good pressure from the Boosty Boys puts it on that top pocket for Boosty Boys, who is able to get a good slap onto that 2-pointer zone, but Green Pigeon already on it, goes for the clear and gets a deep clear. And now we have both teams quickly boosting towards it, but Stuffmouth playing that backline is able to get in. Now, again, more of that slow play we like to see from both teams. Slowly passing it towards the top, but again, Ace applying some good pressure actually allows Avarici to get the disc, and now on his possession, it is a 2v3, pushing up, slowly up, and now Green Pigeon trying to punch out Stuffmouth, trying to get that cheeky stun, but it's actually passing it to Avarici, who jukes out the goalie, and is able to get 2 points for Ace.
Interesting start here. I can't say I was expecting a 4-0 lead at this point from Team Ace. Although their players are kind of well known around pubs. These guys are not new to the game, even if they are newer to competitive play.
Yeah, definitely. As both teams starts a good, trying to do a fancy bounce pass onto to get the play started. Now Dragon King able to recover it, goes for the reset, allowing him to get deeper into the goal, but it's Green Pigeon with a great intercept and coverage is able to get the clear, and now the disc in their 2-pointer zone. Ace able to get that boost onto their 2-pointer zone with the backboard, is able to get it and slam dunk it for 2 more points to extend their lead.
Wow, we had the full roster of Team Ace down around the blue bubble, while Boosty Boys were still struggling to get back, so really strong boosting on that play from Team Ace.
Now again, Boosty Boys again with the possession of the disc, trying to put 2 players down bottom. Is able to complete the first pass, but now already being pressured by Ace. Gets a good cross pass onto Stuffmuff, who's now trying to push up the disc. Trying to see his options, trying to thin out that defense. Decides to go to Bowtie, and now Alduin trying to push it up. Goes to Dragon King, who is on the floor. Goes for the punch, but unfortunately Camjam is able there to recover it, and now a great clear by Camjam is going to put it again in that 2-pointer zone. Ace again with that fast boost is able to get the disc, but not able to convert on 2 points again, and now 3 defenders, now 4 defenders onto that bubble defense, and now Boosty Boy is able to get control of that disc and clear it out of their 2-pointer zone, but Ace again with those quick boosts is able to recover the disc, and now trying to pass it up deep to that shoulder is unfortunately misses it, and now Dragon King again with that recovery of the disc passes it to Stuffmuff, who's trying to look for the clear and gets it. Now Boosty Boy's trying to thin out that defense, trying to do some pass backs, and now Dragon King going for that deep pass onto Stuffmuff, who unfortunately misses it. Now again Ace trying to clear, but good interception by Dragon King again. He's gonna pass it to his teammate, who's gonna now try to work it up, maybe a cross pass, but trying to bait out that Ace player, Green Pigeon. Unfortunately, he does not bite and is able to get that clear. Unfortunately, it does bounce back, and now Dragon King, again with that possession of the disc, starts out the drive for the Boosty Boys, and again Ace interrupting those drives. Good clear, and now let's see if they can get those awesome chains towards the goal. Goes for the 3-pointer, but that time quick reset by Boosty Boys. Good awareness by them to just be ready for that back pass, which almost results in another self 3-pointer, but again, unfortunately, Ace able to cover this. Goes for the 1v1 under the pocket and gets it.
Extremely reliable boosting coming out of Ace. Almost every time they have a clear, they already have a stack prepared to move down the field and pursue the points. And Boosty Boys are struggling to get back in time. They're doing a pretty good job brawling around the midfield, but they are still struggling when Ace gets these breakaways.
Now Ace definitely on the right foot here. 8-point lead with 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, Ace again with those great interceptions, and now trying to clear, but unfortunately just bounces on that mid block. He goes again for that clear, but again, just that block, just absolutely blocking him. And now, but just doesn't matter. Boosty Boys with a quick clear allows Ace to recover it again, and now just a deep clear. Let's see if the Ace players can get a boost again, but now finally Boosty Boys able to recover that disc. Goes for the clear, but again, Ace just reading them like a book. Ace passing it onto the roof, looking to thin out the defense just by resetting it, and now they have 3 players on the offense. Unfortunately, not able to get that final pass, but the goalie actually misses that missed shot, but it doesn't matter. Boosty Boys are able to put it away from their 2-pointer bubble and able to recover it. Now pushing forward, it is Ace trying to recover the disc. Actually, it's forced to slap it, but doesn't matter. Maybe? yeah, Boosty Boys able to recover it, and now they have a 1v2. Goes for that backboard shot, who Stuffmuff was just ready, and is able to score the first 2 points for the Boosty Boys.
Boosty Boys finally living up to their name, getting down the field ahead of Ace to recover that disc for some quick passing and a goal.
Yeah, great sequence for Boosty Boys. Definitely not too late for them. 3 minutes to go, so with a 6-point differential, it is still very much possible for them to get back this lead. All they need is that momentum. Definitely, they're not doing any major. There's not any major difference in skill looking at both teams. It's just that execution has to be on point for both teams. And now Green Pigeon on that 1v1. Unfortunately, Boosty Boys not able to in time for defense that actually decides to pass it back, trying to thin out even more that defense. And now Ace trying to thin out, putting the 1 player so far behind. But unfortunately, since they have that one, Ace has that 1 player with double diamonds, that thinning out the player is not going to do much. Each Boosty Boy player is still going to be covered. And now Ace finally gets the recovery and the clear, and now it is White Fox versus Diverting Rose, who is punches out White Fox, but White Fox is able to get that nice slap pass onto who gets the reset, and now Alduin going for the 3-pointer, but just a little bit off the mark. Doesn't matter. Averici is there to recover and goes for the clear. Now slowly moving it up is Ace, but unfortunately just good pressure from Boosty Boys, forcing them to actually clear, and now Boosty Boys able to regain possession, and now fancy bounce pass, trying to get it to that one to Stuffmuff, but Camjam able to get to it first. Goes for that long 3-pointer, just bouncing off the mark. What's a great shot by Camjam. Unfortunately, just bounces, dings on that goal. Now Dragon King trying to pass it to his teammate, just being pressured, just not a lot of time to think. And now Diverting Rose, who's playing that far back position, is able to clear it and put it back on that 2-pointer line for the Boosty Boys.
Yeah, for about the 3/4 of the match, we've seen Ace taking this very slow passing kind of style, and they've been wasting a lot of time off the clock, and they just need to continue that to wind out the rest of this 1 minute 15.
Yeah, as Minihat was saying, as we approach that 1 minute mark, those 6 points are going to be way harder and way more pressure to take. So just Boosty Boys trying to get that disc onto Alduin, but not able to complete the pass, allows Average to get the disc for Ace. And now Green Pigeon on that 1v1, doing the the whirly twirlies, is able to score 2 more points.
That'll seal the deal for round 1. Looks like Ace will take round 1 off Boosty Boys. Final score is yet to be decided, but there is not enough time for Boosty Boys to recover. So for them, it's all about getting into the right mindset to come back here in round 2 and get things together a little bit, prevent Ace from playing this really slow passing offense that they've been showing us.
Yeah, definitely. Even see with they're able to get those passes deep down onto the enemy 2-pointer line, but just a little bit missing on execution. Maybe needing to take more risks, but good response from Ace all around, just abusing their doubts and able to score more points. Ace trying to score more points to their name, but just missing off the mark. But it's a little bit too late. Here, Boosty Boys and Ace. Ace is going to take the first round of the series. So, Vinhat, do you just want to read the stats for me real quick?
Sure, absolutely. So one of the biggest things that I noticed right away, other than the score differential, obviously, is a bit more stuns coming out on the side of Boosty Boys than Ace, which is interesting. White Fox and Stuff Muff both with 13 stuns. We have Avarice with 12 on the side of Ace. But overall, there were a lot of brawls going on in the middle of the field, and we often saw Ace managing to get away with these quick boosts and score off of after those brawls occurred. We also have some assists on the side of Ace. We have Avarice and Green Pigeon with 1 apiece, and looks like they assisted each other on those goals. And we have White Fox assisting Stuff Muff for the lone score on the side of Boosty Boys. And there's, interestingly, 1 save apiece on the side of Boosty Boys, so they are putting up some defense here, and we saw a lot of those points happening on kind of breakaways from Ace, rather than kind of bubble passes with a full offense.
Yeah, great. Oh, you can go.
For team stats, possession time slightly in favor of Ace. Shots taken dramatically in favor of Ace. We have 11-3. All right, and we'll jump back into round 2 here as the teams get ready for the joust.
Yeah, another round, another great headbutt by Ace, putting it again on Boosty Boy's 2-pointer zone. Now Richie gonna do a quick pass onto the nest and a quick 2 points. Just 9 seconds off the clock, and Ace already with a 2-point lead. Yeah, great recovery by Ace. Just to, after that headbutt, they were quickly able to read that disc, just showing a lot of good raw skill to intercept that disc after that fast headbutt and quickly passing it to the nest to score their first 2 points. Now again, Ace with that stack in the middle, just able to intercept it, and it gets another good clear, allowing Green Pigeon to maybe score another 2 points. It is a 1v1, and Green Pigeon is able to get 2 more points for Ace, making it a 4-point lead in just 45 seconds in the game.
Yeah. We saw that Pigeon and Avarice came out stacked, and we also had Rose and Camgem stacked in the back, so Ace playing with 2 stacks right now. It's proving difficult for Boosty Boys to penetrate this defense.
Yeah, not always lost for Boosty Boys, but they definitely either have to take quicker passes or need to do shorter passes, so let's see what they come up with. So unfortunately, again, just that you see Boosty Boys just doubt a little bit that pass, and Ace is already on top of them, just not giving them time to think, and now Arichi going that pass onto the goal, just waiting for his teammate to be ready for the cross pass. Who is ready? Camjam going for that pocket on top of the goal and gets it.
Camjam adding his first score of the game with the help of his teammate Green Pigeon. Once again, we had so many members of Ace down the field, gathered around the Boosty Boys bubble.
I believe, yeah, Caption did score, I think, during the first round. He did do that flick shot from Shield, but I think Alduin almost catched that. But anyways,
Ah, right.
yeah, now Boosty Boys moving it slowly up. Alduin facing a 3v2 situation. Let's see how they can take advantage of this short power play. Fortunately, Ace is already back in goal, making it an even situation, but doesn't matter. Alduin under the goal almost gets the great punch from the Ace defender. And now trying to clear it. It is Ace, but unfortunately just a little bit loose, but doesn't matter. Ace again, always with those reliable stacks, is able to get it in that 2-pointer zone. Ace is able to get that first, but just great defense from Boosty Boys prevents Ace from scoring another 2 points. Now White Fox and StuffMuff pairing together, one for the punch and one for the clear, but unfortunately it is diverting Rose with the interception, puts it in the 2-pointer zone. Caption able to recover it. Maybe trying to go for a clear, a nice fancy bounce pass too onto Green Pigeon, who's gonna go for the 1v1, but Alduin with a great save gets that clear, and now his team, all they have to do is try to go clear it. White Fox is able to go get a good clear by him. He's able to find the pocket that puts it in the Ace's 2-point bubble, and now it is StuffMuff trying to get it for his team. Unfortunately, gets one stun, but fortunately doesn't get the second one, and now White Fox trying to recover for his team, but Ace is there. He's coming with stacks. Now White Fox is actually forced to go to goal, who is punched out, and now Alduin quickly going back to goal. And now Ace trying to take it slowly, trying to pass it back. Fortunately misses the pass, and now White Fox trying to apply some pressure. Actually gets it off and is able to get it cleared off to the other side, but Ace is already there waiting. Alduin, and I mean, you see Boosty Boys trying to go for that stack defense, but unfortunately not able to get it. And now Caption able to sneak by and score 2 more points.
Avarice awarded with the assist on his near miss on the erratic bounce shot off the back. But Caption puts that one away for a decisive 8-0 start here for side of Ace.
And here, let's see what, I mean, 6 minutes to go. It's not over yet for the Boosty Boys, but they definitely have to focus on that execution. Again, they do have it on Ace's side, but they need those 2 players up that are in the midline.
Yeah, they need to buy time. Back pass might do just that. As StuffMuff moves up, he's got 2 players in the bubble, 1 cross. He's looking for the cross pass. Might come back. Nope, shot on goal by Alduin after that pass from StuffMuff, and Boosty Boys are on the board.
Yeah, good pressure by the player that was harassing the goal, just allowing him for that quick 2-pointer to be shot. And now definitely on the right strategy, but they need to push up the players. If you have possession of the disc, push up. There's no reason for you to stay back.
Yeah, that's right, Skinny. We saw Ace playing this kind of very controlled and cautious offense. Boosty Boys can't allow that if they want to come back in this round 2.
Yeah, now he's going for the aggressive plays. He's able to get it off to Green Pigeon. With now for the 1v1 goes for that flick shot. Green Pigeon able to score another 2 points. Just as I was telling you, like, I mean, both teams don't have the fastest boost, but that means you have to be aggressive with your passes. So again, Ace doing just that, just quick succession, good series of passes, allowing again Ace to put it in an 8-point lead. 4 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Let's see again. Boosty Boys trying just that, but just doubting themselves a little bit. And now we have Alduin going for that pass, and now it is Dragon King trying to push up, applying pressure onto that defense. 2v2, White Fox go for that underhand, but it's intercepted. Again, Dragon King with an extra interception. White Fox able to catch that bounce pass and make it, again, a 6-point game.
That was the answer that Boosty Boys needed. They had a nice 2v3 play there. They're going to need a few more of those in quick succession, though. They have to stop Ace on these big breakaway scores. Green Pigeon with 8 points in the last 1.5 rounds here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we see either team score here when either team decides to pass aggressively. So again, going for that aggressive shot, just missing off the goal. And now Ace trying to get it cleared, which it unfortunately does not, allowing Alduin to recover the disc, and now Alduin is gonna try to move it up. Again, this time it's looking better with 2 players pushed up, and now slowly he's gonna do a cross pass, and another great series of cross passes. Can they get it? Nope, they can't. Avarici with a great interception now gets the deep clear. Actually, it's gonna go into that risky 2-pointer zone, but Green Pigeon already on it gets a decisive 2-pointer.
Green Pigeon, time after time, is the first man down the field on these breakaways. He's really racking up some points for Team Ace here.
Yeah, absolutely. Ace definitely ready to boost as soon as that clear is made. So just good job on punishing um Boosty Boy's speed really. So here as we go 3 minutes to go, again it's starting to build up that pressure as we saw the all other rounds, and now Alduin trying to do a deep shot, but Green Pigeon already there to defend it. Gets another clear. So let's see if the Boosty Boys can boost back quick enough. They are getting it, but again, they're being leeched. What a great leech, and just total denial of that boost by Ace to allow just Arichi to just walk it in.
So much brawling coming out on the side of Ace. 3 of their players make it down to the bubble, waiting around with the disc. Kind of surprised they didn't try to take even a little more time off the clock, although at this point it's already going to be hard pressed for the Boosty Boys to come back with this 10-point deficit in 2:30 to play.
Yeah, now we have again Ace or Boosty Boys trying quickly, but again a good Ace pressure, and now 3-pointer opportunity, and they don't miss, extending their lead again. 13-point lead. Around 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. This is a tough situation for the Boosty Boys. Let's see if they can come back.
We haven't been talking so much about the performance coming out of Avarice, but he has 11 points and 5 assists, so an integral part of the Ace offense we've been witnessing here.
Yeah, definitely. And now Boosty Boys have to speed this up. It's getting to that point where they can't recover, and Camjan is trying to secure that win. Camjan going for that sneaky 2-pointer, but it's a good interception by the defense of the Boosty Boys. And now, again, just trying to apply more pressure is the Boosty Boys, trying to get it cleared. Now, Dragon King trying to build up some space between him and his enemies, and now White Fox trying to go for that back pass, but Ace just not allowing them to any breathing room. And again gets intercepted. It's a 2v2 situation. It's juked out, actually makes it a 1v1, but misses that pass, giving an opportunity to Stuff Muff to clear that disc. And now again, just good interception again, throwing it mid. It's not the best opportunity, and that diverting Rose with a 2-point opportunity, just missing it. And now White Fox trying to get it cleared, does get it, so but that back player is just being an absolute pain, whether it be Cam Jam or diverting Rose. And now again a good pass to Nest, tries to go for that anchor shot but misses. Doesn't matter, they have that bottom player who's able to secure 2 more points for Ace.
Ace has just had so many shots around the goal compared to Boosty Boys, and a big part of that has been the great boosting on the side of Ace.
Yeah, absolutely. Just Ace's defense and boost the chains are on point today. So, I mean, as obviously 25 seconds ago, it is a little bit too late for the Boosty Boys to come back, but yeah, Boosty Boys didn't do anything technically wrong, just need to work on their execution, and just Ace definitely punishing every mistake they are making. And now, as we round out these seconds, just good job on Ace to just punish every mistake. So as the second round ends, Ace takes the second round and the series in this round four of the Challenger Cup.
Yeah, we had the GGs coming out from the players in game chat. Looking at the game stats, and most notable, I see shots taken is 24 for the side of Ace, and just very few for Boosty Boys in comparison. I think it was about 75-25 split, and that's kind of the story of the match we just witnessed.
Yeah, definitely dominant play this second round for Ace, just nailing that pressure and nailing those clears and the chains to just have this lead over the Boosty Boys tonight. And so I think that ends our round 4 of VRML Challenge Cup. We'll be right back. I've been your caster Skinny here, joined along. Aside in the caster booth was Mini Hat, and on cameras was Wit. We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to another game of Echo Arena VRML Challenger Cup. This is the round 5 and final round of the Swiss Cup here. My name is Skinny, and on the caster's booth, joining me today for our final cast, it is again Mini Hat, and on cameras, it is Mini Hat.
We just saw Boosty Boys suffer a bit of a rough loss to Team Ace, and we're gonna see if they can regroup and give us an interesting match here.
Yeah, as well
versus
as
Gambit.
Yeah, as well as a little birdie told me that Gambit also suffered a tragic loss back on VRML 1, but so let's see if either team can, or at least only one team can bring it back. So here on the joust, let's see who is able to get to it first. And here on the joust, quick joust from Gambit, trying to go for that slow pass, but rightly punished by the Boosty Boys, who gets a good clear. Yeah, both teams definitely at a different pace now. I'm loving this faster pace, and now Gambit with a great quick boost back to regain possession of that. Goes for the quick pass onto tunnel, and now Leo the Great leading the charge. Probably going to be forced to take it back or actually slow it down. One of the Boosty Boys is actually below him, so is he going to pressure or is he just going to force pass? All right, so onto the pass. That's actually intercepted by StuffMuff, who disturbs the passing chain, and now it is Alduin trying to get it clear out of their zone. Actually, unfortunately, it's not able to, and now Supreme Bumps is able to gain possession, but unfortunately, a slow pass allows Leo the Great to punch out his 1v1, and now Leo the Great on a 1v1 himself goes for the first 2 points of the game.
Boosty Boys did put up a bit of a defense there. They had some actual good boosting, so living up to their name. And hope to see a little more of that so they can score some points here versus this tough competitor in Gambit.
Yeah, definitely it's what we saw last round, where they were unfortunately not able to get a clear, and keeping on that streak. Supreme Bombs with another 3-point opportunity chance, direct on 3 more points for Gambit.
That was a long 30-meter throw from Supreme Buns. Very good boost coming out of Gambit and contesting the disc right away. Let's see how Boosty Boys adapts.
Awesome start for Gambit, and now let's see. And now Boosty Boys able to get that deep pass. It is Dragon King with the receiving, and now onto White Fox, who has that 3v2 situation. Tries to get it in and goes for the back pass whiteboard, but there is Leo the Great. Great interception. What a great interception. And now the mid player actually from Boosty Boys is able to miss it. And now quick boost from, and now Leo the Great going for that 3-pointer, but just missing. But there is Captain Will to secure the 2 points.
Boosty Boys had a pretty good start on that drive. They just needed to finish off the offense. They ended up with a 2v4 around the goal, and unfortunately we're under pressure too, so maybe next time back it out a little bit and we'll see some more decisive offense.
And now it is again Gambit. Just look at that forward defense change, just absolutely creating havoc for the Boosty Boys. And now again Gambit tried to reset it, but Mojali playing a little bit too far forward than usual, and now it's actually forced to clear it. And now what a great clear. Now the Boosty Boys and Gambit are gonna leech off each other to let's see who reaches off first, but it is Leo the Great with another great 3-pointer.
Gambit's just kind of running circles around Boosty Boys here with their offensive possessions. They are all over the map.
Yeah, great sequence for Gambit, just absolutely on their boosts this game. And now Boosty Boys again have to, let's see if they can get it clear. And they decide to go for that tunnel pass, but unfortunately just not able to get it. And now Gambit are going to be definitely trying to punish that. And now Supreme Bounce is able to pass it onto Leo the Great, who's trying to slow it down. He decides to go for Captain Will and slowly pushing up. But again, great pressure from the Boosty Boys, and a great interception from Dragon King. But Dragon King looked the other way. The disc is supposed to go the other way. And finally changing his direction is Dragon King going for that low clear. But there is Mojali already ready there to make the save and the clear. But again, climbing mid is such a dangerous move, as Dragon King is able to intercept that disc. And now Dragon King trying to find his teammate onto the right, which is StuffMuff, who tries to reset it again, but Supreme Bumps is able to maybe intercept that. Yes, he is. And now going for that long shot. 3-pointers just missing off the mark. And now Alduin almost allowing that 3-pointer, just stinging it twice. Unfortunate for Supreme Bumps. And now Captain Will is able to recover the disc for his team, and now trying to go for an offensive take is Supreme Bounce on that shield, maybe waiting for that cross pass, but is Stuffmuff trying to punch out Supreme, just not preventing that 2-pointer to happen. And now it is Leo the Great trying to go in, but unfortunately Captain Will is not able to connect on the pass. But it doesn't matter, Supreme. But it is Supreme Buns on the offensive, and now, again, just great positioning all around for each single Gambit player. Just doesn't matter how much they miss, they're gonna get it back and score it again.
Yeah, I'm just noticing that White Fox is doing a great job pressuring the Gambit back pass, forcing them to take slightly riskier passes around the bubble. But unfortunately, still not able to get it done, and Gambit is able to get a 2-pointer there.
Yeah, interesting deployment for that offensive drive. They put each player one on top, one on the bottom, one on left and right, and eventually it's gonna clear back to them. So just great sequence of events for Gambit, as Leo the Great is trying to recover that disc for Gambit, forced to do a back clear, but there it is. White Fox able to intercept that, and now it is in the possession of Boosty Boys, which is Captain Will is able to get a great punch and a block to regain position for Gambit. And now Gambit trying to move it up. It is Supreme Bumps on that cross pass onto Leo the Great, but just missing it off the mark a little bit. But Captain Will already receiving that disc, goes for another cross pass. Supreme Bumps on the 1v1. Whirly Twirlies actually loses the disc. And now Mojolly trying to recover the disc for a team. Goes for the 3-pointer attempt, but just off the mark. Now Boosty Boys trying to move that back. White Fox able to clear it for his team, but already Gambit, all 4 Gambit players already on the disc. No chance given to the Boosty Boys.
Yeah, Gambit is a very fast team, as we can see right now, and Boosty Boys, it seems the best they can do at the moment is to get some clears. They need to follow up those clears to put some points on the board.
Yeah, with four minutes to go in this first round, Boosty Boys need to change up that speed. It's still not a little bit too late for them, but time is running out. So Captain Will on that offensive misses the pass, and Dragon King is trying to clear it out. Puts it in the middle, but again, Gambit on those chains, on point, on fire today. And now Leo the Great going for a cross pass, but 2 players on Leo the Great prevent that pass back. And now a reset onto the goalie. Stuffmuff is going to try to clear it out. Actually passing it to White Fox, which gets a deep clear. Maybe going in with his fancy bounce passes. And now, unfortunately, Gambit is not able to recover. It goes for a quick 3-pointer and a great save by Mojolly. Just quick reactions from Mojolly. He's able to get the clear, and already Gambit already on the offensive, almost on the 2-pointer line. And Boosty Boys starting to lag a little bit, but Alduin is able to slap that disc out of the way, buying more time for the Boosty Boys for their defensive line.
Yeah, that was only that shot we just saw at Boosty Boys was only the second shot on goal they've had this entire round. So Gambit is going here on their 8th or 9th, really putting the pressure on Boosty Boys. They have this nice bubble offense they set up on the shoulders. They're patient with their back passes. I don't know what it's going to take, Skinny, for Boosty Boys to adapt here and make a better showing at the end of this first round and going into the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how are them? I mean, this goes against all instincts, but if you're in that position where they're just pressuring, you just clear mid. They're not mid. For many teams that just watch mid, they're a team that are not going to clear mid, and Leo the Great with another great slap to secure 2 more points for Gambit. But yeah, for the Boosty Boys, I think they need to clear it hard mid, because I'm pretty sure I'm seeing a player in every single corner. So if they get a good slap towards that mid area, that they might be able to buy themselves enough time.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Skinny. And Boosty Boys also having a rough time following up on their clears, though, getting brawled out in the back line often, Captain Will and others. So they're having a hard time following up their clears to get down the field and get in shot range.
Yeah, now Captain Will clearing it for Team Gambit, putting it in Boosty Boys bubble, but just great off defense from the Boosty Boys, preventing that chain, but it doesn't matter. Supreme Bombs just stole the goal, trying to be a little bit steezy. He actually misses the free 2-pointer, and now Dragon King is able to recover it. White trying to pass it to White Fox, but unfortunately misses. Mojolly's there to pick up and punish. Mojolly looking for options, passes to a fancy bounce pass, but there is Dragon King already reading that pass. He's able to get the clear, but I think Gambit already on that defense. They already have 4 people inside the bubble, but it doesn't matter. Again, trying to slap it. It is Leo the Great, who is read by StuffMuff. Yeah, Alduin trying to push it up. Goes for a clear, trying to thin out that defense, but Gambit's not being baited, and now Supreme Bump's just trying to bait that pass, trying to make them into more mistakes, and now Captain with a great read actually intercepts it right under his hands, and now Captain with that clear is going to allow his team to recover it, and now with a great shot by Supreme Bumps, just grabbing it and shooting it immediately.
So at this point, Boosty Boys just trying to defend their honor and prevent the mercy here. Gambit on their side are probably feeling much better about this game after a rough game against Instinct, but their turnaround here and looking like Instinct did to them versus Boosty Boys.
Mentality definitely on point. It can be hard whenever you get Mercy to keep that mentality, but again, who was that? I don't know who scored that last 3-pointer. It was Captain Will to secure the Mercy. Great shot by Captain Will to do a half-court.
All right, Skinny, I'm looking at the stats here, and we have Leo the Great leading the scoring with 11 points and 1 assist. We have Captain Will and Supreme Buns with 5 and 6 points respectively, and 2 assists, although no points for Mo Jolly. She's playing the back line and keeping that disc out of the orange half of the arena. Also a massive stun differential. There are a whopping like 48 or so stuns coming out of Gambit, and I'm not going to do the math, but substantially less for Boosty Boys, and that's kind of... I've been seeing a lot of brawling happen to prevent Boosty Boys from getting back when they're on defense and getting opportunities on offense. They're often brawled out back near their own bubble, and we've seen multiple times almost the entirety of Gambit returned their bubble on defense before Boosty Boys even has opportunity to boost at all.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at their possession from last round, 56% compared to 44 is not a big difference. Just Gambit definitely on their point, not missing any shots and not missing any opportunities. And let's see what the Boosty Boys' response is to the second round. And then Gambit again with that reliable quick boost. Leo the Great going for that bounce pass onto Leo the Great, or Supreme, I'm sorry. Now is able to recover in a quick slap pass to Captain Will. Captain Will definitely not expecting that such a quick pass. And now Boosty Boy is able to recover it. Going for the slow clear, and now Gambit is already chasing that disc, but it's actually White Fox goes for that long 3-pointer, and what a great shot from White Fox. Just
that was an excellent turnaround from Boosty Boys. Dragon King got stranded. He was meandering down the field, and he then turns around and recovers the disc and gets an assist to his teammate White Fox for the long 3.
Yeah, from the interception to the passes and the great half-court shot. Definitely a good way to start if I were Boosty Boys. And now again, Gambit definitely not letting them that 3-pointer put them down. Captain Will on this 2v2 situation. Is he gonna cross it? Yes, he is. And now Supreme is going for a steezy shot, but while doing saying no thank you, absolutely reading that shot. And now Mojali trying to pick up, goes for the anchor shot and misses. A lot of misses going around, but unfortunately all goals are no goals in goal, and Leo the Great able to secure 2 points.
Yeah, that was a nice save by Alduin. I know he's getting a bit of a reputation as a dangerous goalie amongst players in the league and in pubs, and he's showing us why right there.
Now, Boosty Boys, again, 1-point differential. Definitely in the position they want to be right now, but now Gambit again with that great possession is going to go for the reset, but actually misses, allowing Boosty Boys to recover it. While Jolly trying to basket clear, great slap, or great catch by Leo the Great from that slap, and now Supreme Buns trying to push it up to his team. Leo the Great, but actually Leo the Great misses the pass, allowing Alduin to catch that, almost going in, but Alduin now forced to slap it mid, and actually working out that mid slap. Now it is StuffMuff who was forward, but just Gambit's chain not allowing them to be solo at the moment. A great interception, great chain interception by Dragon King, and now Dragon King goes for the 3-pointer, but Leo the Great was ready for that, and now Leo the Great with another great clear. Now it is Alduin going for that, but he has to be careful because Gambit is definitely on them, and now going for the clear is StuffMuff, but Mojali again working that backline, playing more aggressively. Now resets it to Captain Will, who goes for a deep pass, but Alduin ready to intercept it and gets the clear mid.
Yeah, that was a A great pickoff by Alduin, resulting in a clear for his team. No follow-up boost though, and it looks like Gambit's going to have the disc once again.
Yeah, it seems like they also adapted. They're starting to clear mid, which is exactly what.
Yeah.
Maybe they heard me through telekinesis, but yeah, they're starting to clear mid. They're starting to put a player ready for that pass, that clear mid, and they're just making it a very close game. Definitely different from that first round. And now it is Gambit trying to push up and being pressured. Great pressure by Dragon King. Actually makes the disc loose. And now Leo the Great probably going to be forced to either clear or reset it. But there is Mojali again with with that great read. And Mojali going to reset it. No rush. There's still 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Captain Will with a great block and pass. Now Mojali trying to push it up. Actually goes for the cross pass to Supreme Bounce. Just a little bit off the mark. But it doesn't matter. They already have 2 players on the side ready to receive that loose disc. But fortunately misses it. White Fox is able to get that disc and clear it for the Boosty Boys.
An immediate clear for Boosty Boys. I have a chance here on offense. Looks like White Fox might be there for recovery. No, stunned out by Captain Will. Captain Will's got a clear. No, a pass down to Mojali. She's got another clear. Boosty Boys are there, but not fast enough. Just in time for White Fox to make the save.
Yeah, almost quick. Almost another 2 pointers for the Boosty Boys. Unfortunately, they missed, but now Gambit is trying to respond. Mojali maybe going for the 1v1. Actually punches out the goalie, but instead decides to reset. A smart move by Mojali, and now, again, all they have to do is thin out that defense. Goes for the next cross pass, and Supreme Bounce able to secure 2 more points, giving them the lead. Great. What a great cross pass to Supreme Bounce. Just quick pass, and Supreme Bounce was quick to read it, and now 1 point lead it is for Team Gambit. They do need to win this. If they do win this round, it is the series for Gambit. And now, Boosty Boys trying to respond, and now, unfortunately, good pressure by Gambit forces White Fox to do a panic shoot, which is quickly defended. And now a good clear from Team Gambit and a good boosting is gonna force again Stuffmuff to clear it, and now not able to clear it. Now clear it mid, Boosty Boys clear. Oh, all right, nope, they didn't clear it mid. Anyways, Gambit again on the offense. Unfortunately, not able to get those passes. Good pressure by the Boosty Boys. Actually gets a good punch out. Now Dragon King is able to clear it for the Boosty Boys.
Looks like Boosty Boys are going to be the first ones there, and they're staying in this. Gambit will not shut them down as hard this round as they did in round 1, and Boosty Boys want this comeback, force a round 3, and right now they're up 5-4 with less than half of the round to play.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I do not know how you keep that type of composure after being Mercy. Now with 1 point lead, it is back to the Boosty Boys to hold it off for 4 more minutes. And now Gambit trying to play a little bit more methodically, trying to send out that defense, but great positioning by the Boosty Boys. White Fox able to intercept that, and now clear it. It is no one at goal, so who can boost to it first? Both teams missing it, and now it goes back to Supreme Buns, who passes it back to Leo the Great. Leo the Great trying to look for a clear, goes for the right tunnel.
Alduin's back deep.
Yeah, Alduin with that reception, just waiting for the disc, just absolutely annulled that great clear from Leo the Great. And now Dragon King trying to clear it, but Captain Will with a great interception. Captain Will going a little bit jukey, a little bit laggy, but it doesn't matter. Supreme Bonds is on the shoulder, trying to go for some steezy plays. Tries to juke out Stuffmuff, but Stuffmuff ready to go, but it doesn't matter. Leo the Great was ready to catch that and score 2 points, giving the lead to Gambit.
You can hear the players giggling in comms there. Glad to see that everyone's friendly and having an enjoyable game, especially with Boosty Boys just coming off of that Mercy in round 1. Looks like they're handling it really well, and maybe they have that right mindset to make a shot here in round 2.
Absolutely, they're still very much in this game. Now Stuffmuff is being presented with 3 players just preventing all passes. Actually misses up the pass, and now Leo the Great is trying to get it cleared onto Boosty Boys' side, and no chains coming out yet, so again, that allows Boosty Boys to recover the disc quite comfortably, and now Stuffmuff again with the disc, decides to pass it. Now Dragon King is gonna go for that clear. An unfortunate pass allows Leo the Great to recover the disc, and unfortunately, as trying to reset it, allows White Fox to go for that 3-pointer set by Mojali's no thank you, and recovers the disc.
I don't know if that shot by White Fox was going in, but if it was, very impressive shot and amazing save by Mojali.
Yeah, now Unfortunately, yeah, just great defense. Yeah, I'm starting to see great defense from Boosty Boys, forcing Gambit to do these quick clears, and I think it was, yeah, it's been all
Opportunity.
doing every time. Yeah, it's been all doing every time that just stops those passes and those drives really, and it's allowing the Boosty Boys to get back on track.
Yeah,
Now,
maybe
yeah.
some advice for Gambit. Don't clear it mid.
All right, so Boosty Boys clear mid and Gambit don't clear mid. So now
Yeah.
Jolly goes for that backboard three-pointer. The Degree is able to recover, but now defended by 3 players. He's not able to get a pass. Mojolly trying to recover it, but Boosty Boys is able to get a nice clear, and now a great race. And now Captain Will is able to leech off, but White Fox trying to punch it, but another fast chain by Gambit is able to prevent those 2-pointers, just denying the lead for the Boosty Boys. Quite unfortunate, but with 1 minute and 35 seconds, I think whoever scores this next 2-pointers is going to determine who wins the game. And now White Fox, or Stuffmouth, sorry, being pressured by Leo the Great, now, but not being faced by it, actually evades both defenders, and now going for a long 3-pointer is White Fox. Unfortunately, we are in a 3v4 situation, but definitely Boosty Boys need to hold on for those 45 seconds. And now it is Gambit trying to take on that offensive. White Fox actually is able to steal the disc and gets the clear. Let's see if White Fox or his other teammates can get there in time, but no, Gambit already on that defense, but actually
White Fox still might be first.
Oh my god, just panic slaps all around. Just Boosty was trying their absolute hardest to bring this game. 45 seconds to go. Going for that 3-pointer, but it doesn't matter. I think Gambit have that 3-pointer opportunity, and now Alduin on that save, just absolutely denying them the lead and possibly the game. And now White Fox, desperate to score some points for his team, tries to go for that bounce shot and putting in that pocket might buy them more time.
I don't know what Boosty Boys are waiting for here. They need to have a 3-man press and just leave the goal open. White Fox cannot solo on offense. They have a chance.
For the juke, going for the one. Like, actually,
that's it.
That's White Fox.
Boosty Boys takes round 2.
What a great play by White Fox. Absolutely juking at the last possible moment to allow that 1v1 and securing the second round to White Fox, bringing this to the 3rd round.
Oh my goodness, Skinny, I was not expecting that. What a comeback from Boosty Boys.
They heard you, Mini Hat. They heard you to be more aggressive, and they were more aggressive.
Alright, Skinny, so what advice do you have for the teams going into round 3, since Boosty Boys did such a good job listening to your words of wisdom between rounds 1 and 2?
For Boosty Boys or Gambit, sorry?
Oh, let's start with Boosty Boys.
What did I think they had great they started hitting their passes. I think that was the most important part for them. They have great positioning. It's just sometimes they lack on those passes, so just keep going doing those passes. And if they're able to speed up those chains, I think it's gonna be very exciting their game. But now if I was playing for Gambit, I mean, we mercied them the first round and then we just lost by a point. I mean, I think it's a mix of being partially cocky and now. I mean, you were humbled down here. You lost the second round, but you can beat them. Just, I would definitely try to punish the fact that Boosty Boys has been slower with the boost. So, just maybe going for smarter clears and just letting their fast boost naturally take them to the win.
Yeah, I think we did see Gambit get a little lax. They were taking their time even when behind early on in the round, and
a lot of sneaky shots. Anyways, here as we start the second round, again, Gambit able to get that quick headbutt. Let's see if they're able to recover it. Both teams not actually able to recover it. Captain Will is trying to get it for his team. Actually, good slap backwards. Allows Mojolly to recover the disc. Passes it to Leo the Great, and now Leo the Great trying to send out his teammates. Mojolly opting for the reset. Now Mojolly trying to find a deep pass, goes again for Leo the Great, but misses the pass, but it doesn't matter. Captain Will is able to try to pass it to Supreme Bombs, who misses it, and now that allows White Fox to lose it, and Supreme Bombs sneaking that 2-pointer to start off the round.
Yeah, that was such an interesting shot from Supreme Buns. I don't know if that was a lucky no-look or if he just whipped around really quick, but in any case, taking the 2 deep in the Boosty Boys defense.
What a whip. This here as we go into the As the first minute's passed, I mean, both teams definitely playing the right strategy here. Dragon King definitely trying to slow down or trying to null down the power of the boost from Gambit. Goes for a deep clear, and now great pressure forces actually Gambit to clear it. And I think Dragon King should be able to recover, but let's see if he can actually pass it. He has two teammates behind, which confuses me a little bit because they should be pushed forward. Push forward, guys. We've been over this.
Yeah, he did
Anyways.
a good job there backing it out to them. Now they have an opportunity around the bubble.
Yeah, definitely. I think they heard my words, but just Leo the Great with some great reasons, some great defense is able to clear the disc. Now opting not clearing it mid allows Supreme Buns and Captain Well to get to it first.
Defense gets back in time. Alduin's in goal.
Yeah, now Captain Will going for Supreme Buns, who is able to get a nice back behind the back.
Supreme Buns with the second no look of the game. All right, Boosty boys, fool me once, but this should tell them Supreme Buns should not be left alone in the goal. It doesn't matter whether he seems to be paying attention to you or not.
He's always Supreme Buns also surprised me. The amount of times he goes for a no look works for him. When I play as goalie, sometimes it just confuses me. It's like, are you waiting for it? Are you gonna shoot it immediately? Are you gonna pass it back? Should I get out of goal? But yeah, now Boosty Boys trying to mount on offensive. It is 4-point lead for Gambit, but it doesn't matter. Again, just great pressure and great passing from the Boosty Boys allows them to get behind the goal. But Mojali just what a read from Mojali, but unfortunately not able to get the clear. Boosty Boys trying to get back control of the disc. Actually gets a great slap that allows White Fox to recover the disc and reset it back to Dragon King.
Yeah, White Fox is a very dangerous player around the goal, especially under the goal, so props to Mojali for that save. Oh, she just gets ripped off by White Fox. Dings the three.
What a unfortunate shot by White Fox. Actually goes for that 3-point attempt, but again, and White Fox again with that whirly-twirly, but just great defense from Gambit, and now Boosty Boys have to get on that disc. Gambit definitely faster than them on those boosts, but now, unfortunately, Mojali misses the disc. But it doesn't matter. Supreme Bounce is on the disc, almost gets that behind the back board shot. But again, yeah, we see Boosty Boys clearing it mid more often, and it's working out for them. And now, but it doesn't matter. They cannot clear it that often. They need to do more passes. Definitely Gambit showing how strong their boosts are. Now it is Leo the Great leading the charge for Gambit. Two players on the 2-pointer line. He's going to decide to go for a cross pass. And now 1v1 whirly-twirly. Dinks it again. That's the third time in a row that dinks, but third time is a charm. Supreme Buns is there to secure another 2-pointer and a 6-point lead for Gambit.
Yeah, 6-point lead for Gambit. This is looking a little more like the round one we saw. This is not the start that Boosty Boys wants. If they're going to take this upset versus Gambit, see if they can change things up and slow it down, and as you said, Skinny, get a little more passing instead of these kind of nervous clears.
But yeah, now Gambit with just unfortunately White Fox losing the disc, and Captain Will almost punishing that great half-court attempt by him, and now it is Leo the Great passing it back to Captain Will, which a great read by Captain Will, actually resets it just in time. Now Mojali trying to pass it, but White Fox, absolutely great defense, is able to get that clear, but Gambit just, look at them. They already are in goal, but unfortunately missed the disc. But it doesn't matter. Boosty Boys are not quick enough. And now it is Gambit again on the offensive, throwing it on their side.
Boosty Boys are doing laps here in pursuit of the disc.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see the merry-go-round. Both teams are starting to clear it. Boosty Boys is definitely starting to speed up. And again, we're starting to see Team Gambit hopefully slow down the play. Let's see what they can come up with. Now, trying to go actually for the pass on the right tunnel, but just missing off the mark. And now it is all three players from Boosty Boy trying to get the clear of the disc, but unfortunately, he's forced to clear that. Nobody there to receive it but Mojali, and now Mojali trying to pass it to the shield. A little bit too fast, but yeah, great interception by StubMo. Is now able to get the great clear. Can the Boosty Boys get in front? So both teams start to boost, but again, Gambit quick on those boosts. Great reception by Supreme Buns. Goes for underground. Mail slot is for Supreme Buns. What a great play by him.
Supreme Buns is starting to pull away here. I mean, he and Leo the Great in all three rounds combined are the 32 points of offense coming out of these two players. With Supreme Buns pulling the weight with 17.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure if the camera caught it, but Supreme Buns caught the disc, went backwards, and just went for the middle slot and got it. So that pretty impressive play for Supreme Buns. And now it is, again, Supreme Buns with that three-pointer shot just popping off at this moment. Just absolutely feeling it right now. Just three-pointer. And the three-pointers coming for Supreme Buns.
Yeah. Still too early to rule Boosty Boys out, but this is the kind of comeback that Gambit was looking for after a slow round 2, and they seem to be back to full strength in round 3 here.
Definitely. Gambit, for those joining us right now, Gambit did mercy Boosty Boys, and Boosty Boys responded round 2 with a 1-point lead win. And now it is again Supreme Buns popping off for his team again as they go for another 2-pointer attempt, but just missing. It is Supreme Buns again to recover it. Resetting to Mojali, just thinning out that defense again. Going for those quick passes. Mojali maybe putting a little bit too much power in those passes, but just great pressure for both teams, just making a very loose disc. Neither team really being able to control the disc. Now it is again just a lot of interceptions going on, and now it is again Boosty Boys able to clear it, and now both teams finally getting the speed they want. It seems like White Fox is able to get in front of that disc, goes for the slow 2-pointer just for good measure. First, finally putting White Fox putting his team on the board with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go. It's definitely not over yet, but it's going to be a tough climb for the Boosty Boys.
Yeah, we've seen White Fox playing for these leeches a lot of the game, and he gets a successful one there, and Gambit's punished with 2 points.
Now it is again Gambit just again, I'm liking how they can switch between these slow plays, slow play passing, just trying to thin out the defense, and they can clear and boost. So just good mix to have, just keeping Boosty Boys on their tips. I think that's working them in their favor right now. And Supreme Mom's going for that shot, but Dragon King reading that pass is able to get the clear for his team. Then again, can Boosty Boys get in time? No, they can't. Leo the Great, and I believe that was Mojali. Yep, Mojali able to get on that chain way before Boosty Boys even started.
Yeah, Boosty Boys with 3-man pressure, so they're doing their best here to get the disc away from Gambit. Gambit doing their best to waste as much clock time as possible. They realize the position that they're in, and they're going to play this as smartly as they can.
Yeah, absolutely. We're starting to see Gambit switch strategies where they just delay the disc, and now they actually find a chance to score one more time, but Supreme Buns actually missing the pass, but there's Mojali to recover it. Mojali again just goes for that bow tie pass. It is Leo the Great trying to find a deep pass, goes for the bounce pass on the roof. Supreme Buns actually missing the pass. Just had an opportunity to score 2 more points there for his team, but it doesn't matter. 1 minute to go. It's starting to look really bleak for the Boosty Boys. And then Gambit actually going for that behind the back, or behind the goal shot, but correctly defended by Alduin, but it doesn't matter. Great cross pass from Supreme Buns, extending the lead to a 12-point game. And with, I believe, 45 seconds to go, this might be game 3 to Gambit.
Yeah, Supreme Buns and Leo, the offensive dynamic duo, put up a combined 37 points and 3 assists to Leo, 1 to Supreme. They're going to take this game, and there's definitely no time for Boosty Boys to come back.
So yeah, what a great series we saw. Unfortunately, both times, I think whenever Gambit's feeling it, they'll just be a threat to any team. Like first round, we did see 20 points mercy for Origin, and now Boosty Boys trying to get some more consolation points with 5 seconds to go, but it doesn't matter what happens here. White Fox able to score 2 more points, but that is game over. Gambit win the round and the series.
2-1. So after that mercy in round 1, Skinny, I was not expecting the showing that we saw from Boosty Boys. So full credit to them for coming back from what would have been a very demoralizing round 1 and showing us that they were still in this match. They gave us a great 3 rounds, and they deserve all the credit that we could give them.
Yeah, great showing from both teams. Unfortunately, Boosty Boys were not able to capitalize on the opportunities given to them in the 3rd round, allowing Gambit to take the decisive win. Yeah, and just quick shout out to Supreme Buns and Leo the Great, definitely leading the charge here. 20 points for Supreme Buns and 17 for Leo the Great. just great performance for both of them tonight.
And we should definitely shout out White Fox on Boosty Boys with a number of steals, always pressuring the back pass. Also, he had 11 points.
Yeah, definitely with the key winning score on the second round to bring them even in the first place to the third round. So good job on White Fox for not giving up and bringing their team to the third round.
Yeah, even in the 3v4 situation, for those who weren't tuned in at that time, Boosty Boys was 3v4 versus Gambit, and they managed to take it in round 2 at the last second, despite being down a man. So they forced the round 3, although they did not go on to win the series. It was a very exciting game nonetheless.
So yeah, as we finish round 5 of these round 5, it does seem like Team Instinct is gonna pass and win Challenger Cup A, and is gonna pass on to the round robin stage of this VRML championship. So they'll be going against, I believe it's the Kangarillas, Flare, and Orbit. So very excited how Instinct plays against those teams. So we've definitely seen upsets from Instinct. Has been in the past been able to take rounds of Kangarillas, and I would love to see an upset in this in this tournament. So I think we're in for an exciting, even though Instinct did just qualify, I think they're just they definitely deserve a place in this round robin stage.
Yeah, exciting games all around. It looks like all the matches are concluded, other than perhaps we're still waiting on results from Nitro and Fear, but the results pretty much in. Instinct, as Skinny said, the decisive winner of the cup. And also good showings from Creamy Milk and Gambit and a number of other teams. Nitro and Ace, Mirage, we saw some great plays coming out of that team in the first 3 and 4 rounds. So
yeah, this I believe this is the last game to be to finish that is casted. So thank you everyone for sticking along with us today. This has been the VRML Challenger Cup A. I've been your caster Skinny, here joined along me was Mini Hat, and on Cam's Wit. Thank you everyone, and good night.